Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome back to TNP Limitless 6. So back for another episode. Last episode we got the tree farm going. Now I did tweak it a little bit afterwards and changed the wood over to oak wood. It still gets stuck. So I don't know if it's because it's so large or what, but it still gets stuck. Again, I'm not 100% sure how it exactly decides what it's doing. I think it gets stuck when it runs out of saplings because I believe... No, it's just still planting. Maybe it goes in cycles. Maybe it goes in like a plant cycle and then and then it goes through a harvest cycle. But yeah, I'm unsure exactly how it works at the moment. But it does get stuck occasionally, so I do go in and knock it all down. But maybe that's just because I've got it so large. I might shrink its size. Maybe that's a start. Let's just bring it down a bit. Let's go down to 7. We'll see. And I'll have to clean up the edges now. We'll have to probably trim down what it's actually hitting. That's a fair bit. Let's see. Like, I've gone through many lots of this axe, having to repair it all the time. Oh, that probably just got rid of tons. Oops. Yeah, don't do that, people. That's probably not the best. Where is my pocket storage? Get some dirt back out. Oops. 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 Big oops. It's not the end of the earth because obviously the farm doesn't need to be as big as it was, but it now just looks unsightly. So what I thought I'd do this episode, now that we've got wood production underway, is I figured we would switch over and get charcoal production happening. And that's only going to be a real quick setup because I've got, you know, already the basis of it. I just want to automate it. So I'm going to use these 3 die in there. I'm going to use these 3 crystal furnaces, and we're just going to hook it up so that it is using the stuff from here. Again, I need to like get rid of that for now. Cool. Hopefully things will continue. Let's turn off that, and then let's break this stuff down. Because I want to work through here. So my idea was to still keep this output set up, but I'm gonna do a couple of things here. We're gonna have a drawer for charcoal, which I don't actually have any in there at the moment. Do you have anything? Of course not. Take some oak logs. And then a drawer. Oh, that didn't work. I was going to say a drawer for the oak logs. There we go. So this will be oak logs, and the other one will be charcoal, not coal. I was just trying to get some stuff moving. This is quite quick. Cool. So you'll be charcoal. Let's find, not that button, that button. Thinking you just want to lock the drawers. Cool. And I'm probably going to end up making these downgraded to 1 stack. Let's look into that. Sleep through the night would be smart as well. So the idea being that we'll keep in stock. Let's have a look. What are they called? Functional drawers. I want downgrades. Need another drawer. Wood? Just any old wood. Wood. Cool. And I have another one of them. All right. And then we'll just downgrade both of these to 1 stack each. Cool. So then the idea will be, and running backwards and forwards. Sorry, everyone. running backwards and forwards. What I want is a couple of export. Oh, I thought I made 2 of them. Ask for a second one. And I think I'll leave it as it is, just exporting, as I said, into that drawer thing. Export. Are you making it? Are you getting sidetracked? Machine doesn't accept item. I need to speed this guy up. You are too slow. Export. Cool. So a couple of them probably need a little bit more cable. So let's grab, I don't know, just another chunk of it. Cool. All right, so we'll grab these. We're going to go here and here. And then I need potentially, there's a cable under here somewhere, so. Cool. Cables. All right, and like so. And then we will have, all of this stuff needs to go somewhere, not in here. Let's get, oh, one of them. Pop that in there. And that will keep that going. And then we'll grab this guy and pop him in there. And it'll just keep a stack. That's probably not exactly where I need it. I probably needed that on the side. Yeah, that's a little daft. Because I want to hook up the rest with item pipes, and I want charcoal going in the back. Yeah, let's be a little smarter here. Let's break these 2 guys. I want pipes in the back and stuck on stuff. Pipes on top. So ideally we would want, you are the wood one, you want to be not there. Wow. Yeah, let's do it this way. Cool. And then you can have exporter, exporter. And then, as I said before, one of each of them, you can have that, and you can have that. Cool. And then all we're going to do is set these as outputs. And that will fill up. Eventually, it will fill up. What I would probably want to put on here is one of them. Because that should speed up 16 items every 10 tick. And this one is doing 4 every 20. So if we speed it up just a touch, we should then get logs happening in here. And it will be pumping out charcoal and hopefully, I'm just going to do this for the moment. Yeah, it'll be limited by this speed. We'll need to upgrade this guy. What I could possibly do, though, is set a limit on the charcoal. Let's try that. Let's get... I wonder if I can do this. Do we have at refined? I want... What are they called? Detector. Do we have any detectors? I do. And I want to get charcoal. Can I do this? You will be only work with redstone, and you will have charcoal. If it's less than 512, then this one I assume will work, because this shouldn't be... Okay, cool. So that's not outputting anymore. That's already connected. All right. Okay. It's not ideal. Well, because what I've got at the moment is upstairs, we've got this guy exporting charcoal into the fernator, the blazing fernator. Out the back, I have another blazing fernator ready to go for the builder, or the quarry, which is just ticking along. And if I set this guy up to export charcoal, then we're going to use a lot more charcoal than we had. And then we're going to get a lot more materials coming in, because this is putting out whatever it is, 800 forge energy a tick. And it's going to be producing quite a bit more material. So I'm assuming that once this hits, so we're going to have to just check this. We are using it quite quickly, but it's still filling up the unit, right? But we'll get to a point where we've got less than 512. Oh, it's going up. Cool. So it's leveled itself out. Now we'll work on how much this is actually burning through and how quickly this is running. Cool, look at that. It's backing up nicely. So that should keep things ticking along and only output timber here, or oak logs, I should call them, when required. And this isn't all that fast. But again, this is just a start. Will you extract from there? Yeah, I'll need to work out getting this faster somehow. Maybe I will route it into an interface. Probably wouldn't hurt. I think I made an interface. Let's do that. Interface. I think it's probably just the smartest move at the moment. Made a mess. You can go. Let's pop that there. Don't know what I picked up that actually triggered whatever it was. Oh, interface is online. Get rid of some of this junk. And everything's hunky-dory. Nice. I could probably put some speed upgrades on here. I don't think it's going to need to be any faster than what it currently is. But let's just drop this in here. All right. So, charcoal. Ready to go. Again, we'll test this theory once it gets up and running. But these are all now filled, well, once they empty out. Yep, they're filled with charcoal. Very nice. You can have that. And that. And, I don't know, have a hopper. Cool. All good. And then I'll just have to work around what makes this break. Because it does break. I don't quite understand its method for harvesting. But, cool. All right, so all good there. We've got this set up. It's fairly compact. It's fairly automated, and we should be well on our way to having a decent power system, to be honest. This is full. This is just ticking along. Probably wasteful, but we'll be fine. All right, so bear with me. I'm going to put a cut in we'll work out what's next to do. Back in a tick. Alrighty. I figured I'd run up and down these stairs trying to build that stuff there. Look, you can see we're just on the boundary of the 512. Look at that. Just turn it on and off as required, I guess. Turn it on, and I'm assuming it's putting... Yep, puts wood in. Anything below 512, and it's turning less than 512. It'll turn this on and output a bit of wood, and it will just keep the level up. Again, maybe I need a better setup here. This should do what it's meant to do, but it's, I don't know, it's being a little bit odd. I don't know whether to put a second one in or not. Not quite doing what I expected. Anyway, so what I thought I'd do would be, we're going to make a wireless crafting grid now because I'm tired of running up and down here to get stuff. So let's look at the spelling wireless. So to make a refined storage one, wireless grid, wireless crafting grid. So I want this one. I'm going to need a crafting monitor. Cool. So what do we need for that? I can do control click, and that'll make all those things. I have set up recipes for nether quartz and redstone dust, and a lot of these storage things, which I don't quite have enough materials for, but I ran pretty low on items. You can see here that we're running a bit low on storage, but I got quartz seeds up here now and redstone. Obviously, you saw in the last episode, but quartz seeds now, and then we're putting the fertilized essence over there. So you are doing your thing. You'll be waiting on that thing that I said I needed to speed up. So let's see if we have another augment. What are they actually called again? Oh yeah, these things. Reinforced. Integral components. So if I go, I'd like one of them, thanks. It'll be making things here. I've also put an export bus underneath here, connected up to the refined storage system to output calcite into here, because it is a bonus output for some of the primary and secondaries. So it's always worth having an extra bit there. Integral. I'll just use the hardened one for now. Merry Christmas. You can be a bit faster now. You're good. You're good. And you're on the top tier as well. That's fine. Okay, so wireless. Let's click that over here. Want one of you. Good. There's the crafting monitor, and then this, I need to do the control click on that one. Right, so that's underway, and then I'm pretty sure maybe I can do it. We'll find out in a second. That'll need charging. Do I just need to... Yeah. My wireless transmitter in range. Need the wireless transmitter, do I? You... Are you wireless charging my things? Yep. You're wireless charging my things. Nice. Not wireless charging this because it's not in my hotbar. If I drop it in the hotbar, maybe it'll... Nope. Anyway. What I want wireless transmitter. Click. Waiting on the processor. Should be in there now. And then we're going to need some range upgrades, aren't we? Range. at refined. What have we got in the way of refined cooking? Really? No idea what that is. We'll have a look at it in a second. I thought there was like a range upgrade. Network card. Sure there is. There, oh, there it is. Range upgrade. And I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, but let's pop this like here. We did 24 blocks. I'm not sure whether that's... We'll see how far we can go. Is that a wireless crafting? It's a monitor. My bad. How bad am I? Just like, go away. Sure, there's people yelling at me going, dude, what are you doing? You want the grid. You want the wireless crafting grid. Stop it. Stop. Terrible, right? Come on. Yeah, and I did the monitor. Yeah. Derp. Hey. Now that I've got the right thing, how far can I go? 24 blocks isn't a huge amount. Yeah. Need a couple more range upgrades, because then we can get most of our base. That'd be quite decent. I'll do another range upgrade. I don't know how many more enderpearls I have, actually. Range upgrade. 2 might be enough for now. 32. That's decent. I don't know how much power we're probably pulling now. 465 a tick. I mean, we're making 800 a tick, so yeah, it should be okay. And then out here is running hot. Nice. Keeping up. I did go up the top there and have a look as the quarry hit the next patch, which was... let's go daytime. Yeah, we hit the next patch of land and it was moving quite quick. I'm not under... yeah, it was doing this block here. And it did, yeah, really quick through here now. So I imagine this will start to bring in a bit of material. Look at it go. Nice. All right, next, let's... Wrong button. This button. Let's get our wireless crafting grid loot bundle. Wireless. Yep, nice. Crafters, I mean... Feel them. Ooh, infinity range booster. Yep, don't have another star yet. Wireless universal grid. Craft the wireless universal all-in-one. Universal grid. Fair enough. I've never seen this before. Can I actually make it? Wireless universal. I've got a wireless crafting grid. I'm going to make a wireless grid. Click. And then a wireless fluid grid. Means I need the fluid. I'm going to need another grid. Don't know how much this is backed up, probably. Just a few. Yep. Nice. Okay. So I have wireless crafting. Let's do this one over here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that's the regular wireless grid. And the fluid one? Need another grid. In my house. Right. Processor. Yeah, there's the fluid grid. Actually, I don't know. I've got to be careful making sure I put everything into my inventory if I'm making something like this. This is wireless fluid grid. Do that. Yep. Wireless universal grid. Oh, nice. And you can switch between. Crafting and fluid is cool. Well, there you go. Nice. All right, let's again have a quick look through here. So we got the universal crafting grid. That's nice. There's a couple of other bits and pieces that I need to do. 16K storage part. I don't know if I can do that yet. 16K storage part. Do I have enough stuff for it? Nope. Nether quartz. I need to do a nether quartz run. Yes, but that's probably something I can trim through, and you can see all the way up to here. We've got some pretty full-on things. I haven't got the withering processes yet. They require nether stars. But otherwise, a lot of this stuff is getting pretty close. Right. Let's go through. We made the upgrades here. So I'll collect the bits for this. Nice. Nice. Wrench. The energized rod. There's a bunch of stuff in here that we potentially could be able to get. So if I go blazing, I should have... Can I make 2 of them? No, missing some blaze powder. Urgh. Really low on blaze. Need to go and find some blaze rods, I think. But there's quite a number of items that I can... are they different? That I should be able to claim once I can trigger some of these things. Like spiritual crystal? I don't know, did I do that? No, just the blade. Yeah, cool. All right, let's open these. Okay, junk did we get? Fair bit of junk. Cool. Time worn fabric. This is a 16K storage part. Climbing gloves. Death muffler. Hardened thermo generator. I mean, that's generates 100 forge energy a tick. It's not a bad thing to have. Pneumatic boots. Cool. Now I can do 16K. Yep. Drone interface. Mana lapis. Ooh. Experience gem. Chemical thrower. Right. Ring of far reach. So not heaps of stuff, but oh, look, there's another one. Electric magic. Britannia thing. Oh, heaps of Britannia to do. Rain is not a pain. A generating flower. I like that. Used pickaxe. Nice. All right, cool. So, looks like a good place to wrap up the episode. I have 628 levels in there, which we can use at some point, but I'm a bit worried about this. Go away. I'm a bit worried about this tree farm not doing what it's meant to be doing. I mean, we're doing okay, but it just doesn't seem to kick off. It'll work for a bit when I log in, and then all of a sudden it just stops. I don't know. I've got sticks in my hand though, so is it working? Is it not working? Anyway, I'll look into it. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.